Come on. Enough standing around. Let's keep moving. Let's get going. There are people who need our help.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast. Join the Adventurers Guild.
Come on. Enough standing around. Let's keep moving.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a
Vamos a ver si no se va el internet. Solo estoy dando unos
Let's get going.
minutitos.
There are
Como
people
está
who need our
lloviendo
help.
todo el día hoy, le estoy dando unos minutitos. Y vengo a hacer live ahora a las 1, a las 1 p.m. de la tarde. ¡Qué bien! ¡Qué bien! Oh. Se está dando el tiempo. Siento, estaba abriendo las ventanas de calor. Y yo me pasé brave hoy, ¿verdad? Es una calor horrible. No puedo prender el abanico porque si prendo el abanico ustedes escuchan el abanico. Todo lo único que voy a hacer hoy es terminar el evento. Y si me da tiempo, pues hago la historia de, pues, del reencuentro, el reencuentro con nuestro hermano o hermana. Voy a intentar hacerlo. Intentaré, si internet no me jode, pero el momento no se ha caído. No todavía no ha dado problemas. Ay, tenía que sacar a la pobre Eli por lo menos un rato. Lleva en la banca mucho tiempo. Ya descubrí cómo hacer la mierda esa del poema después de yo romperme la cabeza como una idiota. Lo tuve que hacer en mi otra cuenta, lo googleé. Pobreza. en verdad. Ah, sí, tengo que terminar esto. Terminar de teclilla y este no sé qué. Tengo que terminar todo. He estado vagando por ahí en la casa, so like.
This thing is fun.
Like, necesita. ¡Oh! 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 Los bells, dame coger ese. Déjame coger eso. No necesito el pescado verde ese. Tengo como 7 rojo. Necesito como 7 del verde también. ¡No! Pesco lo feo. Te cojo. Ah, no sé si te tengo completamente. Termina de subir. Tengo que ir a pescar, que no he pescado. Ah, no, ir a pescar. Y no tengo toma para que me suba la probabilidad tampoco, so like. Debo tener doble. Toma, que no quiere venir para casa ni Tartalia, ni ninguno de esos dos quieren venir a la casa. Dos no quieren venir a casa. Por eso mismo, o sea, que Ayato vino sabiendo bien que no tenía a su esposo. Y ni a su hermana tampoco. Entonces, una casa que pues, era el destino.
Whoa, nice catch.
Voy a terminar de subir a...
That figure on the wharf.
Kazuha. O al lado de casa. ¿Por qué no pusieron a Kazuha con Ayaka? Eso hubiera sido bien. Ayaka no tendría que haber corrido sola. Hubieran puesto a Kazuha con ella. Yo no sé qué piensa Hoyoverse o mi Hoyo, lo que carajo sea. Yo no sé. Eso no es mi problema.
We didn't expect to see you either. Returning as a guest for the Iridori Festival, no doubt.
I was a little surprised myself when I received the invitation. But after wandering the outside world for so long, it's good to have an opportunity to return to my homeland and pay respects to my old friends.
Kazuha, when we saw you in the distance just now, you seemed to be looking for something. What happened?
Ah, yes. You see, when I came off the boat with everyone just now, I suddenly heard light footsteps around me. I could tell they were not footsteps of a regular passenger. But by the time I turned around, the person had already disappeared. I only heard a splash come from below the pier. Even though I didn't manage to catch a glimpse of them, I found this strange piece of paper by my feet.
Oh, does the paper happen to have a poem written on it?
That's kind of sad. Los papeles apareciendo de la nada. No. Kazuha, te amo tanto.
Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such things could happen. Sure, here it is. Please, have a look.
No he leído nada de eso. No
No,
leer.
Okina's poem ended with a reference to Akihito. And sure enough, this is a story about him. Story this time basically says that Akihito got his name from his love of red seals. However, the shogun discovered that he had committed plagiarism, and he was soon exiled. Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this story. I too was once wanted as a criminal by the shogunate. So I'm not all that different from Akihito mentioned in this story.
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the shogun because of his wrongdoings. You did nothing wrong, Kazuha. Huh? Traveler, what are you thinking about?
Ah, by the way, you mentioned that your friend has been struggling because he's unable to sign his name quickly, right?
Ahí viene Kazuha. Ahí viene Kazuha la curioso.
Has also been signed. Perhaps using a seal could be a feasible solution. While sailing at sea, I sometimes carve things to pass the time. If you wish to create a stamp for his seal, I might be able to help.
Oh, he can. Es un carpintero.
Let's go tell Albedo.
Es un carpintero. ¿Acaso es el carpintero? ¿Acaso es el carpintero que no hace las estatuitas de madera de oso y de monstruo? La pobre él no necesita más amor, man. Yo espero que cuando sea como que el aniversario suelten como que sé yo, constelaciones de ella. ¿Cómo ustedes van a entregar un personaje sin constelaciones? Yo no sé, este personaje fue algo rush. Primero que no tuvieron ni tiempo para pensar qué ponerle.
Albedo, we figured out a way to help Shincho.
Interesting. A story of the 5 Kasen
Ahí
appears
van,
again,
ahí van los
and with a
perros,
timely
Javier.
solution.
Los
Stamped
mantecados.
seal, huh?
Ay, no.
Let me think. Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingqiu won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. However,
¿Cuál es el
since
problema?
Xingqiu's signature has been previously revealed to the readers, it would seem insincere if he only used the stamped seal for his new books. But I have another idea. Using a seal is a part of it, of course. Let's go to Uya restaurant now to discuss my idea with everyone.
¿Ah? No, él puede, cada suja puede hacer el sello. Puede hacer el sello, usted sabe. Hacer el sello. Hacer el sello.
Come
El
on.
sello.
Enough standing around. Let's keep moving.
En la madera. Puede hacer la firma, eso se hace. Existen sellos que tienen como que una firma. No es tan complicado. Bueno, sí es complicado, pero like. No es tan complicado. Tengo que pelear con la Raiden. Conseguir más de las manos, necesito 4 de esos. Necesito 4. Para ponerle la ulti al 10. Y acaso tengo que conseguir el libro. Y pelear con Asta. Me cago en Asta con todo. Odio a Asta. Pero voy a pelear con Asta. Y yo hace tiempo que quiero subir esto de Kazuha, pero no sé por qué subir la primero la de Ayote que la de él, pero no importa. Terminar, yo. Ahí va, si escuchan a los perros, I'm sorry. Lo siento, perdónenme. Hasta arriba, vamos para allá. Oh, thank you. Disculpa. Nada más. Espero que me den una copia del libro. Aló, me he matado aquí yo ayudándote.
Yes, that's it, Jinyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore. My hands are so sore that I can't even move them anymore. I should have known better than to read novels during calligraphy class.
You just had a 10-minute break. Come on, you can do this.
Se quitó la clase de caligrafía completamente.
No wonder Lady Yai would always send the editorial director to handle troublesome authors.
Whoa, this is getting scary. It has
What do you mean?
Shincho's already
Oh my god, Parma.
Mr. Hiroyama, we found a solution that might just solve our dilemma. In both Liyue and Inazuma, seals are widely used as the equivalents of a signature. If we use a stamp to leave the author's seal on the books, then we could make the signature process a lot easier. Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So, I propose that each signature consists of 2 parts. First, we'll use a personalized seal. We can simply carve one using Chenyu's signature as the design. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that's easy for Chenyu to write. That way, he will only need to draw a simple pattern on each book.
Let me think. Alright, I think that would work. Not only does it still involve the author's own handwriting, but the result should be very beautiful as well.
So, what you mean to say is,
No, you're not a free man!
Mr. Hirayama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on live book signings previously was because it would take too long for the author to sign each book. But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, we might have enough time to do signatures at the live event. And if all the authors signed their books in the same fashion, then Genyu's signature wouldn't look out of place.
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design signatures for the other authors as well.
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamps to me.
Yo no me creo esta mamada de que Kazuha y Ambiro están en el mismo lugar. En el mismo lugar. Están en el mismo lugar.
To use a signature designed by Calx.
Yeah.
My pen name is quite complicated and isn't suitable for signing events. However, if we implement this new format, then it'll be a dream come true for me as well.
Great! Looks like everyone's on board with the idea.
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Jinyu. Please, take the next few days to have a good rest. We'll handle everything from here. The books that Jinyu already signed can be used as special prizes in future events held by the I Publishing House.
We did it! The event is saved!
Thanks to everyone's efforts, Onodera and I are finally free.
Yo no me creo, que no me creo, Kazuha. It's so weird.
Maybe you should step
So
outside
fucking
for some
weird.
fresh air.
Raro. Man. Weird. Weird. Ano no, y tú unas pantallas negras son. No, esta se me quedó negra. ¡Se me quedó negra!
We still have some time to
Se me quedó negra la pantalla. Se me quedó negra la pantalla. Oh, ahí, ya, por fin. Yo ya me iba a estresar.
Traveler, there you are.
Betty. Oh my Dios mío. Esto es lo más cursi. Esto se ve como un fanfic de Wattpad. Se ve como un fanfic de Wattpad de que... Oh no, no tú también, calla acá. Hola, hola, single. Hello, how you doing? Sí, y aquí teniendo un problema de procesar el hecho de que
Please, have a look.
Oh, ¿cómo se está? How are you? How are you?
All the poems
God,
we
the
found
pain.
before were roughly the same length. But this one is only
Sounds like
2
un
lines.
fanfic de Wattpad.
Even though there are only 2 short sentences, neither
One
of them are next to
fanfic
the
de
title or centered
Wattpad.
on the page. The position of the writing seems to indicate that there is other content written on this paper besides these 2 lines.
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper in water and see the truth."
Pero mi joyo dijo, vamos a poner todos estos personajes que a la gente le gusta en un solo lugar.
Ancient and exotic stories. It mentions a
So
special
weird.
ink that will show itself
This
when
is so
wet
weird.
and disappear when it's dry.
So dead ass weird.
So, shall we give it a whirl?
Huh?
It just so happens that there's a pond nearby.
Yeah, my emo. The heart emo. Let's go. Sí, aquí vamos. Me tiro. ¡Uy! Ahí. Esto es lo más estúpido de esta parte. Yo vi este cantito en TikTok sin querer. De ellos todos juntos. No. Wait, is that a alien holding a heart? The green one? The panda. Amanda's panda hearts and the shaking ass. I love them all. Yo siento que me están mirando a través de mi alma.
Let Paimon see what it says.
Yo siento que me miran a través de mi alma. No sé.
Story says that after Sumizomi got the collection of poems from Akihito and put them into a stream of water, the plagiarized words in the poem
Esto
became
es tan irreal.
Why would that happen?
Wattpad. Historia esta de fanfics.
In the past, when printing was not yet well developed, handwritten text could easily become smudged in books when exposed to moisture. To ensure the text lasted longer, they'd either write using a special ink or coat the paper's surface with a waterproof coating once the writing was finished. Such special inks are time-consuming and laborious to produce, and the waterproof coating could also prove just as difficult. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to be presented to the shogun,
Ya no sé por qué dicen, porque acá le dice. Le dice que tiene la frente voz porque no tiene. Le pusieron el pelo, pero no le pusieron como que pelos entre medio. Ah, no sé si me entienden, no le pusieron pelos entre medio, no, como que no. Se ve como si tuviera. Pelo. Como si fuera pelo ahí, ya, plum, pegado.
Yes, it appears that this is the truth that Sumizomi's story is trying to convey. Although the story is saddening, I've decided on the subjects to use for Akihito and Sumizomi's portraits. Kazuha, Ayaka, would you be willing to be the models for my paintings?
I would be delighted.
Yes, as would I.
There you go.
Yo espero que todos los modelos que él hizo, los skins que, la ropa que él les puso, la pintura, yo espero que mi joyo un día se diga, sí, vamos a soltar skins de la versión esta que hicimos del evento, que son pues versiones las túnicas estas de Japón, que son de tiempos de antes, like, hello, I want it.
1 year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion
Look at that clothes. Those look so fucking nice. I want that as a skin. Please.
He knew nothing of this
Give it to me.
individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akihito.
Akihito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen, Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red
Give it to
seal,
me! Give
hence
me the
Akka
clothes!
in his name.
Give me the skin, I will
Such
pay
a
for it!
distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akihito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 kasen remained.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems
Ayaka.
and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
Let's get going.
Like, let's get going. I like the amo. I like, let's get going. Oh my god. But like, vamos, eso es que... Pero no, no lo van a hacer. Oye, pueden ganar, chavo. Háganme caso. Go ahead, Yaka. She looks nice with that. And my tie up, I like. Pero...
Yeah. Ever since we completed the story of the 5 kasen, there's still one thing Paimon hasn't been able to figure out. One of the 5 kasen is called Kuranushi, right? It's just that, how could the story of the 5 kasen finish without him appearing at all?
Oh, have you really not noticed?
Huh? Not noticed what? This is no time to be playing games, Tone Deaf Bard!
Well, what he means is that the story of Kuranushi was already embedded within the 4 poems.
Huh? Really?
That's right.